Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen if you're new here, and today we're brewing up another coffee talk. So grab your favorite cup of brew. Mine is a butter pecan this morning, and let's get into it. Today we're going into stuff that I'm knitting, crafting, crocheting, anything above. Usually the cadence will be admin, cast-offs or finished objects, works in progress or whips, and then what my future plans are. So let's dive into this. So let's get into my whips. I don't have any finished items or anything from last month, so let's get into the works in progress. I have one right now that is, I'm looking at it, you're wondering, I'm looking at it, that I'm gonna have to pull back a lot. So this is going to eventually be I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know this is going to be a novice sweater by Petite Knit. Gotta say her name, gotta say the name right. But if you see it, it is literally just straight down here. I thought that I did my first row of increases or first set of increases, and I apparently didn't. So I'm gonna have to pull back and or restart. But this is the first sweater I am ever knitting for myself, and I've been knitting since 2022. The reason I started knitting was because I wanted to make sweaters for my daughter because I was worried about, you know, the cold and such. So I started knitting, making her sweaters, hats, scarves, stuff like that to keep her warm last winter. This winter, I think I've only made her one sweater. For some reason, my knitting mojo has gone down significantly in the last, I don't know, month or in the last year. I started crocheting, and crochet, not that it's faster, but that I don't know what it is, why I have been turning toward crocheting more than knitting right at the moment. But I decided I wanted to make myself a sweater, and I knew how to make a sweater, and I have the novice sweater from Petite Knit in both the adult size as well as the kid size, and so I decided I wanted to make myself a sweater. So I'm gonna make this sweater. Hopefully it will be done by next month. If not, you'll just see it again. But the yarn that I'm using is this one. I love this yarn brand. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And it's 100% acrylic. When I knit or crochet, I knit with acrylic or cotton. It's just cheaper for me. I'm on a budget, so I can't necessarily go out and spend sweaters worth of money on wool. So I would love to. I would. But unfortunately, right at the moment, I can't. So this yarn is in the colorway Japanese Fields, and I'm using a 10 millimeter Chiaogu needles. I don't know, the red lace needles. Let me see. Yeah, no, 6 millimeter. I'm sorry. It's a US 10, but it's a 6 millimeter needle. So that's what I'm using. So this sweater will be, like I said, the first sweater I've ever made for myself. I'm really excited about it, and the fabric. So you'll see in a moment why I love this, but currently, like, this is what it looks like. And I'm super excited because that's what it's gonna look like through the whole thing. Like this, through all of it. I'm just super excited. I love how it looks. For some reason, pinks and greens are just, they're so beautiful. So, super excited. This is one of my projects I'm doing now. And so since I'm watching some shows with my husband currently, we're watching a few animes together. It's a lot easier for me to knit instead of crochet because my next project I'm going to show you is something that I am currently, it's been a work in progress since like last August. It is a big blanket. It's a blanket. It's a blanket. I'm telling you it's a blanket, but it is just a blanket that I started. I'm crocheting it, single crochet. So see, it's huge, honestly. It's got all sorts of colors. It's single crocheted. I don't know if you can see that. There's the one. This is why I just love this green colorway. Like, it's so beautiful. And it's like that for the whole thing. But I've been crocheting this for at least 6 months at this point. And sometimes I go faster, sometimes I go slower. It just depends on my crocheting mojo or how stressed I am, I guess you can say. Currently, I haven't really been working on it because I've been working on my sweater, which I have to start over on that. So, but this was just kind of something I started because I had all these single skeins of different colors and such that I had either bought when my daughter was smaller. When I started knitting, she was 1.5. So it was a lot easier just to get one skein, and I could make her whole sweater with one skein. But then I had all these single skeins. I was like, what am I gonna do with them? What am I doing with these single skeins in my stash? Like, I just started collecting them. And my daughter actually helped me. The first 3 colors I did. So if you see this beautiful blue, this is Mainstay from Walmart. The yellow, the pink, and the purple. They were all from Walmart. The Mainstay brand acrylic yarn. She was like, yeah, I want that one and that one. She just kept putting them in the cart, and I was like, okay. She had just turned 2, and so I got home and I was like, what am I gonna do with this? So I decided I'm just gonna make a blanket. So I started with the blue, then the yellow, then the pink, then the purple, and then I got this green skein, and I was like, I love this. I definitely. So then I just started grabbing other skeins. So like this one right here, this was a color changing skein. I think it was for like a scarf. Like, it had a pattern with it, and it was like a scarf pattern that goes with it. But I just chunked it into here, and it looks really cool. I love the color changing. It's really nice. Currently, I'm on this one. I don't remember what this is. This is the one that everybody a couple months ago was talking about. It's like the color changing, the confetti like stuff. Anyway, I love it. It's beautiful. I think if I could find more, because I don't remember where I got it from, I would definitely make another sweater for myself with it. It's so cute. But it's starting to become, you know, summer, and which means that I'm gonna have to start thinking about what I'm making for my daughter. It's starting, so I live in the South, like South, like Texas South. I live in Texas, and Texas is hot. So we're starting to get out of winter-ish a little bit. So I'm gonna have to start buying more cotton again, which brings me to my next whip, which is this dishcloth. It's I think double crocheted. I think it's double crocheted. I just haven't really worked on it in like a couple weeks. I'm just making a washcloth, easy peasy washcloth. I'm using a 4 millimeter crochet hook. My blanket is a 5.25 millimeter crochet hook. I just don't know where it is currently. Oh, found it. See, 5.25. I bought this at Walmart when I started teaching myself how to crochet. It is awesome, actually. It's the Boye, B-O-Y-E. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's that brand. I love the grip. it's more comfortable than this one. That I got this one at Hobby Lobby. And the grip is just so, it's just plasticky. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. So this one, Walmart, you did good. So that's it for my works in progress. So my current plans, other than my sweater that I'm working on, that I want to work on, I do have 2 things of pink cotton. I am going to, I'm crocheting a pot holder, maybe 2. So we'll see. My kitchen is pink, and I think you might have or will see in the in future videos that a lot of my kitchen appliances or my pots and pans and stuff like that are pink, because that's just my color. A lot of my stuff is pink. I have my pink penguin blanket that my awesome boss got me. So I love pink. Pink is my color. Pink is just, so yeah, I'm gonna make a pot holder. I'm gonna make a pot holder, and if that works out, I'm going to make a couple. I don't have a pattern yet. I'm still looking. So if you know the best pot holder pattern, put it down below. I'm crocheting. Let me know what your recs are. Next, the next other thing I really want to make, I bought this skein. It's a single skein. I bought it, I think November. I think I bought it in November. It's the Hobby Lobby's brand Yarn Bee, hand dyed, and it is 100% superwash merino. It's so soft. I love it. Yeah, I guess that's the colorway, Lavenderia. So it's like a lavender. It's just so pretty. Like I just can't even. This is beautiful. And I'm going to make some socks with it. Now I know that it doesn't have the superwash merino in it. I mean, I know that it doesn't have the nylon or the rayon or whatever that they usually, that I usually get, but all of them aren't. Like, it's just 100% superwash merino, and it doesn't have any of that. These are, you know, relatively affordable for wool, because they are, they're like $11 a skein, which is nice for me, because whenever I want to get like an Indie Dyers yarn or something, it's like $30 a skein, and unfortunately, I might be able to buy one, maybe to do socks, but I can't buy more. So I'm really about budget creating, in a sense. I do have a lot over here in this corner. I don't know if you can see like a little bit. That's my yarn corner. I am working on getting a shelf or something in there so that I can organize it all, instead of just putting them in buckets and bags and all that stuff. I mean, my blanket is in a bucket like this, but this helps me so much with moving it around the house when I don't want to be doing it in the room and I want to do it out in the living room. I just pick it up and take it that way. So, alrighty. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about all my projects. I love knitting and crafting and yarning and crocheting. I say yarning. So that's all for today. That is all my works in progress, things that I'm working on currently, things I want to cast on, and things that I am asking for recommendations for. So that's a wrap for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. And if you found this video helpful, fun, or entertaining, share with your friends, like, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next ones. Take care and see you next time.